Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing? Sorry about that little hiccup. I was still pulling up a couple of links. And yeah, tell me how y'all are doing. And I've got my coffee here. I got cold coffee this morning in my cute little Thor cup here. Because who doesn't like cute cups, right? Right. But yeah, I've got a lot of things to tell y'all today during our little chats. So hopefully we can get some links in here and I can share the love a little bit because, yeah, it's awesome. So, yeah, let me know what you're working on. Today, I really want to get back to my Isekai Detective project. For some odd reason, I'm having a little bit of a block with it. So last night I started working on a project that I have projected for way in the future whenever I become like the best writer I can. But I started writing on it a little bit last night and it felt really good and the writing was coming out really well. There was prose there was description, there was, so maybe it is time to start that project. I don't know. But we've got Maggie with us. Good morning. Lauren with us. Good morning. Good morning. But she does have class. I'm so sorry that you. Goodness gracious. Throat needs to, calm down. But I'm so sorry that you're having a bad mental health week. That is an awful feeling. I hope that you do a little bit of self care. Maybe do something that helps you kind of pull yourself back into a calm and just even keel kind of place. Whatever that might be, reading some poetry or writing some poetry, writing all your feelings out. Wordsmith Sarah is here. Good morning, good morning. Always at my day job during the morning sprints, but I hit the like and hope you get a million things done. Thank you so much. And if you're kind of watching this while you're at work, I hope you have a great day at work. Hey, AF Steer Anita. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Cool Gamer. Morning. Hey, Eva. How are you? Morning, morning. Morning, Cag. Mel. How you doing? Whatever. Eva was just hoping someone would be streaming this morning. Awesome. I'm always here every Thursday morning, unless, I'm doing something else, which is rare, but, I'm always here. Good morning, Inuel. How are you? Da, 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 da. Awesome. Oh, I meant to go back and check out your website. I'll do that during one of the sprints because I know we talked about it during Misha's, really long and really awesome 12-hour sprint. Made my whole day when I saw that knowing you went to see if the site was online. Yeah, there you go. I knew I was forgetting something that day. But are you a mod? You are. Okay. Go ahead and drop the link. There you go. Beat me to it. All right. Cool. Everybody go check out Eva's website, bookinlane.com. It's awesome. She's worked really hard on it. And yeah, go check it out. Share some love. Sign up for the newsletter. Do all the things. All right. So without further ado, it has some issues I need to clean up this weekend and lots of updates to add in the coming weeks. But yes, go look. Tell me if it's pretty or not. I bet it's pretty. I'm going to go check it out here in a second. All right. Mel's doing good. Working hard. Know the feeling of things just starting to click. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get into our first sprint. Okay, for those of you that may not know about my sprints, I do 20-minute sprints with a little bit of chat time in between. During those 20-minute sprints, you can write, you can edit, you can work on a website, you can do whatever it is that you need to do to get through the day. I know Mel is hopefully going to be drawing or doing some art. and all that good stuff. So, yeah, just keep in mind we're all here for the productivity and we're all here to support each other. And oh my goodness, what is up with my voice? And during the little chatty times, we will talk about our progress if we want to, or we can chat about different things, like some of the things that we've got going on this week in the author tubes. Right, right. There we go. See, look at that. Even the website is pretty. All right, so let's go ahead and get started in being productive. In 3, 2, 1, get to working. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I reread what I wrote last night on that new piece and added a couple of sentences here and there. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun. Let me know what y'all did. All right. Got Devin's playlist pinned on YouTube, and it's in the chat on Twitch for those of you that are looking forward to more sprints for the day. And talking about Eva's website, which is gorgeous. If y'all haven't checked it out yet, go check it out. And we got a question. So Mad Chocolate asks, how do you deal with writer's block exactly? Now, we've got in Eva here with could try free writing. Just starting without a plan or journaling can help. Ramble about your thoughts and plans and emotions. Sometimes flash fiction is a good boost too, with finding a prompt. And other times, taking a break and finding a different creative outlet helps me with a writer's block. And then I said, it depends on what works for you during that block. I know that's not really an answer, but yeah, it's a little different each time for me. Sometimes reading a book that's similar to what I'm writing helps. Stepping away to watch a show for an hour or so, or taking a break for a day. Also, if you're crafty, doing a craft sometimes helps because you're doing something creative and you can physically see it coming together. The key there is switching to something creative that you can see your progress in and know your progress in, because sometimes my writer's block comes to me because I feel like I'm getting nowhere in my manuscript or something like that. So that might be what's going on with you, or yeah. But if you don't mind, we do have Helping Hands, my live show that I do with Bex, going on this Sunday, the 13th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I would love to answer your question there. Maybe you can get some more tips and tricks. And it is going to be on Bex's channel, which I will go ahead and link now. I'm going to have to get after her to put up the live stream. But the Helping Hands episode will be on Bex's channel here. I just shared the link in the chat on Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we would love to answer that question there. All right. Broken joined us. Hello, hello, hello. No sound Thursday. That's fine. Mel says, I was productive until cat took over the desk. Kick the cat off. Bad cat. Anita worked on her poetry book. Awesome. And Eva started fluffing in the outline and talked to the mister on the phone for a bit. Nice. Or the loss of production, right? Let's see. I read about a chapter of a book I'm trying to finish soon. Awesome. And like I said, here's Bex's channel for the Helping Hands. That's going to be on Sunday. I missed last week's, but saw the replay. Hoping to make this week's. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hopefully it'll be another good little show. I do have posts going up today and tomorrow for y'all to post your questions on there. It'll be on Instagram and Facebook. My socials should be down in the description box below. So if you don't feel like putting them here in the chat, then you can post them there. Dealing with DTR with stomach flu. Oh no! Type A not recovered by flu shot. Oh goodness. I hope you get to feeling better, because that sounds horrible, awful. Yes, the Sid is cute, but he likes to take over too often. He just wants to help. Oh, goodness. Okay. And I did that and did that. So let's go ahead and jump into our next little sprint here. Share screen. And for those of you that might be interested, these timers are in a playlist on my channel too. So you can go to that playlist and grab what you want. And I know HK Darkwood has a ton of amazing timers, and so does Laura Nettles, who did this timer. So yeah. And let's go ahead and get started on being productive. Remember to stretch. And if you need to or are able to, get up and walk around a little bit, loosen some of the muscles and all that good stuff. Rotate your wrist, do the praying hands if you need to, or the spider cage, and get those fingers working and warmed up. And stay hydrated. If you feel some rumblies in the tumblies, go ahead and eat. And let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I got plenty of words in. Well, I shouldn't say plenty. But let's see, about a page. So that's probably about 250 words. And yeah. How did everybody do? Let me know. And again, friendly reminder of Helping Hands going up this Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to bring all your questions and your writerly issues and we can solve them together. Hey, Natalie, how are you? Welcome, 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 and good morning. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go back. Back up. Oh, goodness. Broken's reminding himself to send me the second part of his story, which is going to be good. And I've always liked this game. When I'm done writing this story, we can play How High is the Body Count? It's always a good game to play. Morning, Diane. And let's see. Just getting started going for the day, which is great. You've got this day in the bag. Natalie joined us. Eva says, got breakfast for the kiddo and me and made a list of things I want done this month to see where to start. I'm still not sure. Awesome. Anita is finding rhymes and working poems. Awesome. More power to you. Poems still flabbergast me. Just can't get to it or get through them. All right. And for another friendly reminder, later on today in about 7-ish hours, Critique Group Live is going live, and I want to remind everybody to go ahead and bookmark this so that you can be in the chat and participate and hear some lovely stories and some awesome feedback. There we go. And if you haven't already, you can join the CGL or Critique Group Live Facebook group and participate there. There's some prompts and all that good stuff. And you can learn when it's time to submit a work if you want to read it on CGL. Let's see. I'd love to have this day in the bag a great deal more if I knew what I was working on over the next several hours. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Let's see. Got episodes uploaded to Vela and scheduled through May. Awesome. Way to go. Eva says, I wish my digital life was more organized. Emails and photos and graphics and account login informations and all of it feels so chaotic. Yeah. I actually used to have OneNote. I think a lot of people use Notion now to organize all like their sign-ins and like their to-do lists. But emails and photos and yeah, you just gotta take the time to make the folders. And I hate making folders because I feel like I click through all the folders all the time and I don't get anything done. But yeah. Broken wants to know how Vela's working out. Thanks, Diane and Eva. At least I can keep one thing on track because of Not You Too 2022. Yes. I also hold my raccoon 2022. But yeah, it's more becoming Not You Too 2022. May hire Mister to organize my stuff. He'll try to decline. Right? Is the opposite for us. My husband is like the pack rat, and which is scary of me to say, but he has no organization anywhere. And for some odd reason, I am the organized one out of this relationship. And it's scary because I usually have organized piles of stuff because I don't have enough room for shelves. And yeah, it's just scary to me to be the organized one. Definitely found external drives help keep digital files in order. Yes. Hold My Taller 2022 has deadlines of March 20th that I'm not close to hitting, but I've not given up yet. You've got this. You have got this. You have 10 days and you've got this. You do. I promise. Selling about $5 worth of episodes a month and still qualifying for bonuses. Nice. Way to go, Maggie. Hey, Oscar. How are you? Good morning. I forget what time zone you're in. Good day. Good time zone. Yes. There we go. Just Eva. I love that. Hold My Toddler is great. Yeah. I should have really thought through the whole Hold My Raccoon because it's getting to be more garbage, garbage trash panda instead of cute washing hands and organization trash panda. So yeah. Maybe, this month will build into a good mixture of both and the next month will be organized cute trash panda. It's 4 p.m. Okay, so I hope that you've had a good day so far and it will continue to be so. He's the size of a 6-year-old, so it's a big hold. That is awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and get into another sprint. Oh, hey, Louise. How are you? Good morning. Or good time zone, I should say, I guess. I need to get used to saying good time zone because I don't know where everyone is at in the world. I know a handful of you, but yeah. Went to the ER last night, and the nurses were like, when I said he was 4, oh gosh. I don't know. I hope everything's okay. Well, you said that you're okay, but I know it's stressful. And yeah. I hope everything calms down and gets better. Put it that way. All right, Louise is in mountain time. I shall try to remember that. So, good morning. Hey, Daisy. Good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. All right. So, without further ado, go ahead and get some stretches in. Loosen up the wrists and the fingers so that carpal tunnel will not rear its ugly head too awful much today. And roll your shoulders back, straighten your spine, arch it a little bit so you can get some good pops in. Roll your head and neck. Do it the opposite way. Take a deep breath and let it out slowly. Remember to stay hydrated, whether it's coffee or water or tea or whatever it is. Get some drinks in. If you're feeling some rumblies in the tumblies, make sure that you eat something. And yeah, let's get ready to be productive. Hey, Justin. Good morning. Began designing the cover for my new omnibus. Yes. The cover art is not my own, but an acquired by the French artist Laurent Otter, depicting a submerged capital in the future. Nice. Awesome. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do? Let me know. I got a little bit of writing in, probably about another page. So about 250. This one's a little bit slower going than my usual projects because it has the characters in it are old. So they need to be far more intelligent than I am. And yeah. So that's going to be a challenge in and of itself. Let's see. Let's go back to some of these comments. Good morning, Mr. Blandus. Good morning. And Broken and Maggie were talking about Vela. Broken said, I view Vela as a potentially good place to build an audience and a platform, though. So even though I'm not partial to short stories, I think they're a good thing to work on from time to time. And Maggie's forewarning us, for those of us that are entertaining the idea of going to Vela or publishing something on Vela, Amazon doesn't advertise it. The search feature isn't all that good, and the stories don't link to your Amazon author page either. So you'll be doing all your own advertising. And she brought some readers from the Inkit page and has picked up 2 readers from the platform itself. That's good though. You've got some momentum going on, so I think that's good. Eva says, I hope to use Bella for a serial story, also on my Hold My Toddler 2022 list, but that's for summer and or fall. Gotcha. I already expect to do all my own advertising. We had Bex join us. Good morning. Good morning. And Angela, good morning. Bex got to sleep in today, which I'm so glad for. I know you've been stressed and everything. And just so you know, I'm doing good if you didn't catch it in the chat. And had Natalie. Oh, I hope you had wonderful after sleeping in. All right. Let's see. Diane spent the last few days recovering from an eventful weekend with the Grands. Right now, I'm a little lost as to today's goals. You've got this. Just one little thing at a time, and eventually it'll roll all together, and you got this day in the bag, right? Right. Like I said before. Nicole joined us. Hello. Good morning, Nicole. Grandbabies are awesome. Everybody's saying hello to each other. And just so you know, Annual's live stream is going to go live right after mine at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So as soon as I close out, feel free to hop over to his. I also have Devin's playlist linked or pinned up on YouTube, and it's in the chat in Twitch. Daisy got in 471 words. Awesome. And Mel's getting there on the base color layer. Nearly all the green floppy bits done. Every time you say floppy bits, I remember that story you told us in college about the ladies down in, where was it? I can't remember. But they were trying to figure out what a bird was by the floppy bits. And yeah. Ooh, anyone has a question. So we will do this on helping hands. Do you guys have any advice on plants or editing tips? Yes. Would you be interested in any tips or tricks? I would be interested in any. Yes. So yes, I do. And that is an awesome question. So I'm going to write that down and we will go over it in the Helping Hands live stream because I am a plantser and I am editing 2 of my works right now. So yes, I have some tips for you. I have some tricks for you. And I have some moments where you're probably going to pull out your hair and it's okay. Diane said that she did a bit of journaling. Anita's working on a layout and flow of the book this time. Awesome. Curious, what is old? See, old to me is like 90s now. You're in your 90s or 100s because I've always been an old soul, and those ages are amazing to me, that you've lived that long, you've had that much experience, and you've survived life for 90 to 100 years. So that to me is old. But I also feel old, and I'm only 38. So yeah. Clara, good morning. Working on an outline before I can start my words for the day. Nice. You got this. Maggie finished uploading and dumped the vomit bowl. Ah, mom life. Yes. I do hope she gets to feeling better. See? Yes, I will save it. I've got it starred right now so I can go back and write it down for us, and I'll make a slide out of it too. Hello, Tamara. Is it Tamara or Tamara or Tamara? I've heard it said 3 different ways, so let me know in the comments. But good morning. Da, 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 da. Yes, Devin is a hero. Devin should have bards singing his praises all the time. Eva's already got a tip for Planter editing, writing. Let's see. Tips for editing Planter writing is to start at the beginning and read all the way to the end, making notes outside of the document and changing nothing in the document until the end. Yes. Trinidad. Yes, it was in Trinidad. The lady wanting to know what the bird was beside the floppy bits was in Trinidad. It's weird, the stories I remember. I can't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, but I can remember a story you told me 20 years ago. Let's see, everybody saying hi. For all the self-editing, that's my advice. If you can't read the entire thing, no one can. Exactly. And the notes outside the document help, because especially if you put them in like a Word or Google Docs where you can kind of move them around to go with like the chapters or the scenes. That way you can kind of rework it, developmental edit first kind of thing, where you need to move around your scenes, your chapters, or take out what scenes and chapters don't work, or add in a scene or a chapter so it can work. Next. And sometimes the edits are done very obviously works the author never read through themselves. Yeah. The son is 4 years old. So plants are pulling out my hair right now, recovering from being 100% pantser for 30 years, right? And it's a good change. I never outlined before I started my AuthorTube channel. Yeah, lots of changes in a year there. But yeah, I'm definitely a planter. It's not a hefty outline. It's a sentence per scene, a sentence per chapter that I think of, and that's it. Just realized there are still 3 weeks left in March. There is hope. Yes. Tamara. Okay. Thank you. Planning. What is this? Planning. I'm a planter too. All right. Planning is a task we do when we don't want to do a task. Yes. It is procrastination without procrastination. All right, now I have Jaskier from The Witcher in my head singing songs about Devin and Daryl. Oh, that is amazing. Can't hear it. Yeah. Used to be a planter. Yes. I get an idea with a vague sense of direction and start writing. Yeah. Once the first draft is done, I go back and do heavy revisions to really make everything solid so it appears well. Yes. Yes, you did. I have to head into mom life. I'll peep around the other streams as I can. All right. I hope you have a great rest of your day, Eva. And again, the website looks gorgeous. So yes. Oh yeah. So this was a purchase from Second and Charles. I don't know how many stores there are in the US, but I know there are 2 in Charlotte, and they're kind of a, how do I put it? Barnes and Nobles meets GameStop meets like another nerd store, like a Dungeons and Dragons store, and a reseller. Like you can go there and sell some of your nerdy stuff and they resell it for you, but they also have things that are from directly from publishers and stuff like that too. So Second and Charles is the store. I don't know if these are being sold anywhere else. I hadn't really checked it out, but yeah. And it is Labyrinth. It's only forever, and the bottom part is not long at all, which you probably can't really see on the screen very well. But yeah. Only forever. It's not long at all. And this is a perfect shirt for what I'm writing today because all the characters in it are really old and, you know, forever is not long to them. I'm sitting here planning the rest of the month. Mr. Vlandis says, I usually do creation writing. I think that's what it's called. I really don't plan. Yeah. There's a lot of different terms. There's pantser and creation writing, and I think it is gardening is another term for it, where you discovery writing is yet another term for it. So yes, it's where you don't have a plan, you have an idea, and you just free write. And plantsing, what Eniel was talking about and what we were kind of talking about, is kind of in between the whole not having a plan, but having a plan. It's a loose plan, and it's like guidelines. They can be broken. Did I know she was going to beat someone to death with a chair? No, I didn't. I do now, though. Yeah, I feel that way a lot with my character scenes. Yeah, bullet journal, weekly, monthly planner, and 3 whiteboards all filled to the brim. Nice. I have 2 planners. One for personal, which is mostly health related and mental health related. And I have my actual planner, which is all business, writing, work related. Anita has to take off. Thank you for joining, and I hope you have a great day. Singing that song in my head right now. Yeah. Discovery writing. Yes. It's like a surprise. Gardening writing is where you have a very, very loose plan, but no real plot. You throw the seeds in certain areas and see what grows. Yes. I've always liked gardening that way. Not. I'm a planner in everything else in my life except for my writing, but I've learned to be a small planner in my writing, I should say. When you discover write, the first draft is telling yourself the story so that you can edit it into something that makes sense later. Correct. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our last sprint of the morning. And again, if you have any questions that you want us to cover on Sunday, go ahead and put them in the chat. If you can't think of anything right now or you think of it later, you can always pop it in the comments of this video, or you can find my social media links down below. And I will have posts going up today and tomorrow where you can comment on them. It'll be on Instagram and Facebook. I don't know if I've scheduled anything for Twitter or not because I'm hardly ever on Twitter. I should get on that. But yes. And you can post your questions there and we'll cover it on Sunday. Discovery writing is basically just life. You only get to edit it, except you don't get to edit it later. Yeah. I did a video with my dad yesterday, and now you'll hear his accent. Yes, I can't wait. I have Pantser places in my plan and plot to keep the story for me too. Yeah, dad's laugh and dad's storytelling just, oh, they get me right here in the feels. And that's the reason why I recorded them, because I know one day I'm going to end up missing them. And yeah, I don't want to do that. Okay. All right. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get something to eat if you're feeling some hunger pangs. And let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Get productive. All right. How did everybody do on that one? I shared some links. So yeah, make sure that you check out each other's channels. I tried to link everybody in the chat so it'd be kind of easy for you to do so. And don't forget that Annual has a live stream right after this one, and Bex also has a premiere for one of her new videos right after this one too. And CGL is tonight. So make sure that you click the link that I have put in the chat and set the reminder so that you can be there and hear some stories and hear some critique. Maybe it'll help you in your writing endeavors too. And plus, chat is always a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me on these live sprints. And I do these every Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maggie got caught up on chat. I know there was a lot. Angela says they did 567 words. Awesome. Mr. Vlandis has the go. Me too. All right. Daisy got in 171 words. Awesome. And Maggie says the interesting thing about Brandon Sanderson is unless he can set up a printing and distribution center in Europe and Asia, he might have lost money on the higher tier buy-ins. Yeah. Yep. Clara, hey. Wishing everyone a great day and thanks for the sprints. Thank you for joining again. As always, be kind to one another, stay safe, keep writing, and keep being creative, and I will see you next time.